I miss you guys dearly. How y'all doing? So, we're on a 100-day run. We're posting every day until the end of the year. I hope and pray to the divine, to the heavens, that I commit to this. And right now, how I'm feeling, I don't feel like backing down anytime soon, which is very surprising because I don't know if you guys have been feeling like this, which I have a strong feeling that you may have been feeling like this or similar to how I've been feeling lately, because every time I get a message, it's not always just for me, but it can be for you guys too. And a lot of times when I get messages too, it be for y'all, but it end up healing me as well. Like, it's something that I needed to hear. So the divine is working through me to get these messages to you guys, because it is a very difficult time right now in the world, just like everything that's going on in the world, and especially like with social media and everything too. It's hard to not internalize that. It's hard to not just like absorb it. And I've been working on just like observing without absorbing, but it's kind of hard to do that because it feels kind of selfish, given that the state of the economy, the state of the world, especially in the US right now, is so fucking horrible. And it's just kind of hard to turn a blind eye to it. You know what I mean? Because I know how hard it could be for a lot of people right now, just trying to push through the discomfort, trying to push through the big major changes and shifts in the world right now, because things are definitely not the same. And if you haven't picked up yet, then I don't know if you're living on a rock or something, but yeah, like, the world is not how it used to be. But change is inevitable. Change is legendary, and I feel like we need change. But this change that we are seeing unfold in front of our eyes has been very, very uncomfortable and undigestible. Like, it's an uneasy change. So if you're experiencing anything like I am, and because again, I'm not exempt from any of this. I go through things too. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you've been feeling anything like I have, just know to not absorb it. Because for you may have been dealing with a lot. Like, just a lot. Like, the weight of the world is on your shoulders, and every day is something new. And you probably have been feeling very heavy. Like, it's just, you can never catch a break. That's what it feels like. But I need you to understand and to be able to see the good things that have been unfolding for you recently. I know it can get rough and you just feel like you want to throw in the towel. You just want to give up and just say, fuck it. You're tired, you're exhausted, I get it. Rest is very important. Take your time. Don't push yourself. You don't want to go into overdrive or burnout. But it is not over for you. You did not come this far just to come this far. And babes, I need for you to not give up. Take a breather and relax, and just take your mind off of everything, all the heaviness, like everything that you have been experiencing as far as like setbacks or what feels like delays, because this is just like a pause in action. We are not, the world is not only shifting, but oh, confirmation burp, excuse me. We are shifting into a new season as well, okay? Winter is coming up, and things may seem to kind of slow down just a little bit as we're transitioning into a new season. But things are still going to be picking up. The momentum is not going to stop. The momentum is going to keep going. So don't give up just yet. I know how hard it can be, but you're meant for this. You are meant to step in, to challenge yourself, to surpass your limits, challenge your limits, in order for you to step into this new timeline, to step into this new reality and change your life for the better, and to receive everything that you've worked for and endured up until this point. Because again, you didn't come this far just to come this far. But yeah, like, today has just been a day for me, and I was like, you know what? I am not going to allow what my what my current circumstance looks like right now, whatever is going on in my life right now, I'm not going to allow that to rob me from all the good things that have happened up until this point, all the happy times that I've had, the smiles that I just had on my face, because one little thing could just make it feel like the world is finna fucking end sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It could be one little thing that just makes you want to throw everything else out the window. And you owe yourself more than that. You deserve more than that. You deserve to show up for yourself and trust yourself and love yourself and have grace with yourself, no matter how bad it may be. Okay, because you're not going to be there for forever. Storms only last for a time, a certain time frame. They only last for a moment. Storms don't last for forever. And when you come out of that storm, you always come out better. There's always a rainbow at the end of that storm, and you may get wet and soaked, but eventually the sun comes out and it's going to dry all of that up. The way you can keep going, that way you can keep moving. You get what I'm saying? So again, like, I know how hard it could be, but this is not, it's not over for you. This is not the last final battle. This is one battle. Okay, you have yet to win the war. All right, you have, I don't want to say a long way to go. You do have a long way to go. Life is life, okay? But you have so much more life to live, so much more to learn, so much more to experience, that you just can't, like, give up right now. If you give up right now, then you're going to have to go back to square one. You'll be starting from experience, but still, like, you'll be starting over. A clean slate. And there's nothing wrong with starting over, okay? We all need to start over sometimes and just go back to the drawing board when things aren't working out. But I don't think that this is not an energy of things not working out and you need to start over and reevaluate yourself and analyze your path forward. This is an energy of, like, just relax, okay? Don't be so willing to just give up on yourself. You got to have a little more tougher skin. You got to have a freaking backbone. You got to be willing to fight tooth and nail. And I know you are so very tired of fighting, but it's always worth it in the end. And this time, it's going to be so rewarding because you waited in line. You waited your turn. And you clapped for others while they were receiving the fruits of their labor or their blessings. You still clapped for others. You weren't a hater. You didn't have any malice or ill intentions in your heart or towards people for being in their season of winning. But guess what? Now is your season to win. Now it's time for people to be clapping for you. Now it's time for you to finally receive, like, that certificate of, yes, I finally fucking did this. Like, yes, I finally reached this milestone and made it here, and I achieved everything that I wrote down, that I put in my notes, that I had on that vision board. This is my time to finally fucking graduate and walk across the stage so that way you can enter a new phase in your life. And how rewarding is it going to be when you get there? But you're not going to get there if you quit now. You're not going to make it there if you quit now. I think you should finish what you started. I think that you should have a little more guts and a little more balls. Can you say that? Can you say that on YouTube? I don't even know if you can say that on YouTube. But yeah, that's just what I heard. That's just, I don't know why that came out. That was so vulgar. Oh my gosh. I gotta clean my mouth out with soap, y'all. But have a little more guts. Have a little more guts and faith and trust in yourself that you are going to make it out of this. It is not always going to look like this for you. This is just a moment in time. And I promise you, once you get that little dopamine effect in your brain, once you start rubbing those feet together at the end of the night after you took your shower and relaxed and meditated and ate and had you a good meal and hydrated yourself, you're going to feel 10 times better. And how you were feeling 30 minutes ago isn't going to matter to you anymore. And especially when you fully step, okay? Because you're on that journey. You're like making your little Monopoly chess moves, and you're inching closer and closer and closer to pass go, so you can receive your $200. But this isn't just going to be $200. It's going to be bigger than that. It's going to be more than that. But you are close to the finish line. You are very close to the finish line. And once you pass that finish line, the recognition that you get, the opportunities that you get, the money that you receive, the new connections that you build, it's going to be so worth it. You're going to be like, that was a walk in the park. That was a walk in the park. So, yeah, don't be so hard on yourself, okay? Everything is going to be okay. I know that, like, again, like with social media and everything that we just see on a day-to-day basis can be just so hard to sit back and watch. Like, you're trying to focus on your goals while all of this stuff in the world is going on, and you want to speak and you want to advocate and you want to be a part of the movement, a part of the change. But you starting with you first is you being a part of the change. Right? You starting with you first is you being a part of the change. And when I just said that, it just made me think of Michael Jackson, that song, I'm starting with the man in the mirror, I'm asking him. But yeah, babes, you gotta start with you, and you got this. Most importantly, I believe in you. You gotta believe in you, but just know that when you can't believe in you, know that Tatyana always believes in you. Tatyana always knows that you can make it through any challenge. You can make it through anything, no matter how great, how far, how wide it may be. Because I myself have tested my limits and went through some dark, very dark moments in my life, challenging moments in my life, and I made it out. And I'm not exactly where I want to be yet, but I'm still going. I'm still fighting. I'm still going strong. Like I said, today was a shitty day. Well, it was a shitty day, but it was mostly a tiring day. I was so exhausted and over fucking stimulated. I was just like, ugh, forget this shit. But then I thought, and I sat like immediately 5 seconds later, and I'm like, God has been blessing me lately. Why am I complaining? One little thing not go my way today, and I'm like complaining and just like, I'm so ready to go home, or so ready to go to sleep. I don't want to do anything. I'm just ready to lay down. And no, we're going to stick to the plan. We're going to stick to the schedule, and we're going to do what we said we were going to do, and we're going to commit to it. Like I said, this is day 2. I'm going to make it to the finish line. This is a 100-day run. And you know what? You're running this marathon with me. You're going to make it to the end with me. You're going to get through this with me. And we're going to celebrate together. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a blast. We're going to have a ball. And we're going to step into this so excited for what is to come for us, to the new things that we're about to see and experience, to the new people that we're going to meet, to the new knowledge we're going to internalize, and all the investments we're going to make. That is exciting us and keeping us motivated and continuing to keep us going forward, staying disciplined and staying consistent. So yeah, don't give up, babes. That's what I have. And I'm glad I was able to get that off my chest. I'm glad I was able to share that with you all, and that we can share this like little moment together, because I love y'all so much. All of the love, the support, the comments, like that literally keeps me going. I'm going to probably say this a million other times, but I just want y'all to know how much I appreciate y'all, how much you are seen, how much I see y'all, and how much I believe in y'all like y'all believe in me. So until we meet again, which will literally be tomorrow, 100 days straight, okay? So I love you guys, and please don't get tired of seeing me, because you're going to see me a lot more. I'm not going anywhere. I'm your best friend, and I'm sitting right here walking right through this with you, okay? I love y'all. Bye. I'll see y'all later.